Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a day to night makeup look. I'm gonna go ahead and do my day makeup. I'm gonna go run some errands. I've got some things to do, and then I'm gonna come back and then do the nighttime part, because I feel like the day to night tutorials are really helpful, except for people do them all in one sitting, so it's easy for the nighttime look to just look good and nothing's worn off. So to really look and assess the situation before you get started, blah blah blah, I'm actually gonna do truly my day to night. I thought I would include this in this video just because I don't think I'm gonna include foundation or anything, because that's pretty simple. I'm gonna try these Flamingo Face Wax strips. I got these at Target and they were like, I think $9 or something like that, and you get 20 wax strips, which it's 10 double-sided, 1 calming serum that has lavender and chamomile, and 6 post wax cloths to calm and clean up. I'm excited to try this. I don't think I've ever tried any kind of waxing at home. I used to use like Beat when I was younger, and ugh, that stuff was not good. It comes in this cute little package. Here's the little serum. Before, you used to carry out a test on a small part of the area to be waxed. I'm just gonna risk it. Here's the post-wax cloths. Here's the waxing strips. His hair should be at least 1.5 millimeters long, about the thickness of a toothpick. As for your skin, it should be clean and dry, which mine is. Our wax strips are ready to use. All you have to do is pull them apart slowly to keep the wax even on both sides. Place the wax strip on your body and firmly rub it in the direction of your hair growth. Use one hand to pull your skin taut. With the other hand, quickly pull the strip off in the opposite direction of the hair growth. I actually pulled my hair off! Yes! That went way better than I expected, and it didn't really hurt that bad. I do have a little residue, so I'm gonna clean that up after I do the other side. I mean, it hurts. I don't think it hurts as much as it does when you go and get it done. I don't know. Maybe the anticipation kills you there. I'm really impressed with these. Then it says to use the post-wax cloth to remove any stickiness. Cloth is like oily. That's what's removing the stickiness. And then it says to use the calming serum for extra soothing and hydration. I don't think this is something I would use all the time, but since I have it, I'm gonna try it. So it has like one of those little roller balls in it, and that's really cooling. I feel like I'm not as irritated. If you want to do your eyebrows, I would recommend getting like a friend to help you, just because it's kind of hard for me to see what I was doing. This is what my eyebrows look like now. Like, I didn't have a ton of hair, but I definitely feel like it got a lot of the hair. I'm gonna use a little bit of that calming serum. I'm gonna finish tweezing my eyebrows, and then we'll come back and actually do the makeup. Alright, so I went ahead and did my brows, put on my primer, my foundation, my concealer, and I actually used an eyeshadow primer on my lids, which normally when I do looks like this, I just use concealer. But since we are taking this from day to night, you want that eyeshadow to last all day, and for me, that means I need it to not crease, and I have oily eyelids, so that's what I did. Would say use your favorite foundation, one that's long wearing, of course. Sometimes super full coverage foundations can end up looking heavy, so if you know that about a foundation, I wouldn't recommend using that one since you're going to be trying to wear it the majority of the day. I went in with the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. It's a little sheerer coverage, but then I went in with the Tarte Shape Tape for my concealer, so it kind of evened everything out. I'm going to move on to bronzer. I'm actually not going to use the Physicians Formula bronzer today. I'm going to use the Pretty Vulgar Bronzed Bee Sunkissed Snitch bronzer, and it is pretty pigmented, so you don't have to go in with much. After I turned the camera off, I ended up going with the waxing strips, and I actually ended up waxing like my entire forehead, which that wasn't the intention. I wanted to wax like this hairline because I have all these little baby hairs that come down, and then once I did that and waxed like above my eyebrow, I just had this weird patch of like hair right here. I don't think anyone but me noticed it. It bothered me, so I just went ahead and waxed the whole thing, and it is so smooth. Applying foundation and everything over it, I felt like everything just went on so much smoother. I went a little ham on this bronzer. I still feel like my lighting situation is a little off. I feel like more light comes in from on this side, so I have my little mirror light on over here, but I don't know if that's making me look washed out. Let me know. I already did set my lids. I'm gonna take the Sweet Peach palette, and this is the palette we're gonna use for both looks, and I'm gonna take this shade Puree right here and just put it in my crease. On a normal everyday basis, I just use my bronzer, so feel free to use your bronzer. I'll just take that same shade and I'll just run it under my lower lash line and connect it to the top. That's literally all I do for the eyes. A lot of times, again, I do not wear blush. For the sake of this video, I am going to take some blush. So I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine. It's a matte blush, and I just love wearing it for every day. And you just don't need much. It gives you like a little bit more life, you know? And just blend it out. Then I go ahead at this point and just set my face. I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist for this. Then I'm just gonna add some mascara, and then I'll show you guys the lip product that I use. Okay, so now that I have mascara on, the last thing I'm gonna do is just add some lipstick. I would recommend just doing a bullet lipstick for the daytime because you're gonna eat and it's gonna wear off and you're gonna reapply something at the end of the day anyway. Sometimes for daytime, I like to use these Pacifica Power of Love lipsticks. They're not my favorite formula or anything, but I just don't have like a bullet lipstick that's my perfect nude. If they could make Bestie into a bullet lipstick, I'm sure ColourPop has one, I just haven't taken the time to look for it. So I'm gonna take this, and this is in the shade Sweet One. So this is the daytime look, and I'm gonna go run a few errands, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'll show you guys how to take it tonight. So I'll see you in just a second. I am back, and I forgot to tell you what time it was when I left earlier, but it was 12:30. And now it's 4:13. I just got this mirror in the mail. Button touch large LED mirror. I got it on Amazon if you're interested because it's so big. It also has this light, which is way too bright for me, but you can dim it a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna have it on today because I think it looks good like this. We're gonna take this look from day to night. I did blot my nose with a little toilet paper, and that's all I did for that. I'm not gonna add any extra product because I'm afraid that'll make me look a little cakey. I am gonna take this palette again, the Sweet Peach palette, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I'm just gonna put that into the outer corner and a little bit into the crease below that first shade from earlier. And that's just gonna deepen up the look just a little bit. And I wanted to keep this look all matte. Today is actually Valentine's Day, so going out to eat, so I want this to be a very wearable look. So I'm gonna take the shade Peaches and Cream right here, and I'm gonna pack that onto my lid, like where it would be if it was a cut crease, just to open that eye up. It looks so good. I'm gonna go back into that Charmed I'm Sure shade, just blend those edges together, and then just deepen up a little bit more. I'm gonna go back into the very first shade we used, which is Puree. Gently buff out the edges just so that we don't lose that color. Just really lightly. I'm gonna take some more of Puree under my lower lash line, and I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit further than we did earlier. And still connecting it. I'm gonna take the Charmed I'm Sure shade, and on a pencil brush, push that up against my lower lash line. Now you could totally add falsies to this look and it would definitely take it to the next level, but for me, I'm just going to add more mascara because if I'm having to take my day makeup to a night look, then I probably don't have a lot of time and I'm not very good at falsies, so I'm just gonna add some more mascara. This is the Wander Beauty Unlashed mascara. So I'm just gonna add it to the top lashes. I think that's sufficient. I don't think I need any more bronzer. Blush is one of those things that fades away pretty quickly, so I'm gonna add just a tinge more blush to my look. I think it's faded just a little bit. Of course, gonna go in with highlighter with my Milani Rose Glow palette, and I'm gonna mix these two shades. And this is really, to me, gonna take the look from day to night. I'm gonna put a little bit under my brow bone, not super precise, and a little down the bridge of my nose. And just make sure that I blend it all together. I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild Bear to Comment lip liner. I'm gonna go in with a liquid lipstick so it lasts. Lots of good options. Just choose your favorite liquid lipstick. Since this is a pretty neutral look, pretty much anything will go with it. I'm gonna go in with this Anastasia. This is the Ashton liquid lipstick. And since this is a nighttime look, I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray and just spray everything down so that it stays in place. That is it for the nighttime look. Just makes things a little bit more bold and a little more sultry. You could totally add false lashes to this. You could add eyeliner to this, but eyeliner is something that takes me a long time. If I'm, you know, trying to go from day to night quickly, I don't feel like I have time for liner. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you want to see next on my channel down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello.